Yeah, that's why you gotta stop letting people play with you. But you know, a lot of times you don't be seeing red flags, you don't see the snake activity or behavior. But it's two things that keep us from not seeing the red flags of a person that's about to snake us. Number one, either you don't have true knowledge of yourself to the point where you conscious and balanced and disciplined enough to not even allow yourself to get in certain situations, or you allow your emotions to get so attached to a person that you let your guards down. You start to care so much that you let your guards down. You start loving them just as much or a little bit more than yourself, depending on the situation and circumstances, to the point where you become blinded by the love itself. That's why I be telling people, man, always stand on your square, always stand on your truth. Because we ain't got time for people to step over their boundaries, to try to bring us into their energy and into their nature. That's why I tell toxic folks, especially those who like to brag about being toxic, if you want to be toxic, cool. Your life, your free will, your journey. But keep that toxic shit away from the pure. Those who want to live a pure life, or those who want to have a pure relationship or a pure friendship with great and good and necessary intentions, let them people have it in peace. Don't come disturbing people with your messed up and tainted energy because you need something to feed off of or something to drain. Go heal, go deal with you and your issues and situations at hand alone. And it kind of go along the same lines of people who don't want to stay in their lane when it comes to dating. If you know good and well you don't like sex like that, stop trying to date people that's freaks. Stop trying to date people that's freaky, because I don't care how much y'all share or have in common. If that person want sex, want to do it this way, want to do it that way, want to do it out the blue, and you're not with it, it's going to always be tension. It's going to always be a problem. Same thing with a person that's real loving, real affection, real affectionate, you know what I'm saying? Like to touch, like to get touched in return. But you one of them people that's kind of, stop trying to date people that's like that. Find you somebody that don't like to do no touching and no affection either, so y'all can be non-affectionate together. If you boring, but you like to be up under your man or your woman and you real clingy, stop trying to date people that like to go out and party. They like to hang out. They got lots of friends and they like to take trips. Because every time they leave, you're going to have a problem. They not going to want to stay in the house because they not homebodies. Stop trying to force people to eat a lot or to try different foods that they already telling you that they don't like just because you're a foodie. That don't mean that they going to tap into that. Or stop getting mad at people because they don't want to exercise because you big on health and you big on exercise. And if your person ain't into that, but you want a gym partner and they not feeling it, it's going to keep on causing tension, because at the end of the day, you trying to change somebody and you're not really getting what you truly desire. It's like parts of you, maybe your Mars energy, maybe your Venus energy, maybe your moon, who knows? But those parts are attracted to certain attributes and aspects in them as well. But overall, you're not getting what you want. You feel me? So to some degree, you settling. And when you can't admit that you're settling, you would justify remaining there with trying to change them and blame them for not being who or what you want them to be. When you have a catalog of men or women in situations out there that you can go seek and have it, unless you love that person so much that you're willing to deal with all of their ways and remain true to yourself in the process, because that can be done as well. And ain't nothing wrong with that if you can handle it mentally, physically, and spiritually. But you gotta stop letting people play with you though, making you think something wrong with you when all you doing is being yourself. Now don't get me wrong, if we talking like business, partnerships, and in some cases certain relationships, you do gotta do a little compromising. You might have to do a little adjusting, you know what I mean? Because y'all gotta get on that same page of alignment. But that don't mean lose yourself at the core of your being. And that don't mean sacrifice your peace for somebody else's happiness. We're not gonna do that in no situation at all, because it's not a requirement. And you can have happiness and love by yourself. So I say all that to say, don't let nobody play with you, for one. And when you out here trying to deal with people on whatever level, it ain't even gotta just be no relationship. It could be on whatever level. Whatever level. Stay in your lane and stop trying to force things on people. And stop trying to force people to be a certain kind of way. They either for you or they not. They either with you or against you. It ain't no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's split energy. And we ain't got time to be dealing with no split energy, and we ain't got time to be matching unnecessary negative energy. You feel me? So, handle your business. Keep your head up and stay true to you. At the end of the day, people come and go. God gonna be with you forever.